I'm just going to wait and see if anybody wants to jump on with me. I'm on late, and we'll just see what happens. As I sip my coffee, we'll just see what happens. I'll just wait for some people to come on today and see if anybody wants to come on and talk. My sleep was interrupted at 6:30 a.m. by the garbage truck. And now I'm stuck with a Tennessee accent. And I overslept because my sleep was interrupted. It's like when I can't sleep. Well, I could sleep. I was asleep. But then my sleep was interrupted. It's like I just can't quite get back. Can't get back. Can't get back. I'm now dyslexic, talking backwards, talking with Tennessee accent. Actually, I don't think this is Tennessee accent. This is more like a Louisiana. I don't know. I was friends with a guy from North Carolina, and I guess he didn't notice all my other accents that I use, but whenever I came out with like a North Carolina accent, he'd be like, "Don't make fun of me." Like, this has nothing to do with you. I'm allowed to talk however I want. It's got nothing to do with you. Yep, I do. I can get stuck in a good accent for a good long time, and it's fun, actually. I almost think it's hearkening my past lives. I don't know. But yeah, so I live in an apartment community. It's quite large. And right outside of, across the street from me, oh, let's see what the, hold on before I tell you that story. I'm just going to tell you what's going on in my world. Other kitty just jumped up. Shadow's sniffing other kitty's butt. Let's wipe the camera so it's not so goopy. There's other kitty. And Shadow. And Buddy. Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. Vikram Vermabuka, Drabjana, Kavik, Gama Gaming, Hi, everybody. Hi. Thanks for being on. I'm trying to say your names. TP Gamers. I'm being stream rated. I love it. Bring it, guys. Bring it. Bring it. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm for humans, okay? I'm for humans. When it comes to what's going on in the Middle East, if you don't understand that all of this has been perpetuated by Britain for decades and decades, I'm for humans. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. I love you. Yes, that's great. I love it. Being stream rated. Absolutely fantastic. So everybody that's on right now, come on, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's do it. Yes, humanity. Humanity. I'm for everybody, you guys. I'm for everybody. So I'll just go ahead and talk. Thank you all for being here. How old am I? I am almost 54 years old. Thank you for asking. Yes, I'm from America. And, oh, Justin Bieber's on with us. Hey, Justin Bieber and Gilbert Bakabak. And Lucius Barbas, Antima Yadav, Sanjay Patel, Mohit, Saror, The Laughter Lounge with Kapil, Gladys McGrain. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Love you, Gladys. V, hi V for being on. I love you guys for coming on. Peter Jones in Texas, Ronald Van, hello, Innocent Bulldog Puppy. Oh, this is great. I've literally never had so many people come on at one time, which is great. Yes, I'm not a grandma. I actually have a 14 and a 20-year-old son. Being on the autistic spectrum, we tend to kind of be younger. And Angelica, I just did poop. I wait to do my live streams until after I poop. Who's feeling unalivable? No. Hey Gladys, how are you doing, honey? You're 14 too? Yeah, my son is 14. Namaste. Thank you so much. Not watching the World Cup. Is there a World Cup happening right now? Yeah, you know what? Someday, if you're lucky, you're going to be old as fuck too. I actually am only just now beginning the second half of my life. So I'll probably live to be at least 100. Yeah. You have a pimple? Aw, poor baby. Put some peroxide and alcohol on it. It will go away. I've been there. Been there, done that. Yes, I am from heaven. I appreciate you recognizing that. Love from India, love from Nevada. Hi. Hello from Turkey. Hello. Have I ever felt Yes, I actually have tried to do that. It's in my other videos. I was suffering very badly from what's called PMDD. Yes, I'm single. Hey, Lady Phoenix is on. Yes, it's in one of my videos. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Girls, you need to know that if you have these crazy mood swings, you might not be bipolar. You might have problems with your periods. You need to stay very, very hydrated. Hi, everybody. Hi, Elton, PSA Gamer, Anonymous, Lady Phoenix, Susan B. I know I was stream rated in the beginning, lady. It was like over 100 or something. I was like, woohoo, what's going on? PSA Gamer Bolo. I don't know what that means. Rabbi Zahid from Pakistan. Hello. Sardor Uzbekistan. My family is originally from Belarus, Minsk. Minsk, Belarus. My bad. Minsk, Belarus. My family's last name is Soloveichek. Hi, everybody. Hello. World Cup is happening in West Indies and USA. Now, the World Cup, is that World Cup? World Cup. Soccer? Football? P. Kalyalaya. Kayla. Kalya. Hello, and PS Gamer, Elton Daniels, Eden Garland, PSA Gamer, Mohit. Okay, looks like we've got all the same people on right now. Hi, guys. Rumesa Shabnam. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. How old am I? I am almost 54 years old. Thank you for asking. It's so cute. I love when I get these kiddos on. And I really appreciate all you guys for stream rating my stream. Everybody say hi to Lady Phoenix. She's my girlfriend now. We're new girlfriends. Eden Garland, can you donate if you to my channel? I don't have any way to do that yet. I'm just kind of a newbie. But I appreciate that. J3F3, hello. Señorita. Hola, señorita. Optimus Prime, hello, you guys. Thanks for being on. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I was laying there deep in sleep, and the garbage truck came at 6:30 in the morning. Rumesa Shabnam, Indian Namaste. Just so you know, keeping the long hair, shorter hair ages you. I'm 61. Yeah, I don't know why women cut their hair off. I mean, like, hello, goddesses don't have short hair. Yeah, serious, Susan. Like there are a lot of women now who are older who look so much younger just because they of the way they dress, right? A lot of the times like they took the Golden Girls and redid pictures of them like if they were today, and with the longer hair and everything, they look so much younger. Anthony, thank you for subbing, honey. Thank you. Callie Lyon, you already donated. How? Donated to what? To me? I have no idea what that means, but I'll look. Donate. You're donating just by being here. Your presence is a beautiful donation. Really makes me feel better because Mohit, you want to learn that kind of education. I think you're too young, babe. Um, you guys are really cute. Oh, you're so cute. Hello from Tampa. Look, you guys, my mom is on, so stop talking about your little kid innuendos. J3, F3, I don't know. You need to just put a lid on it. JKM Boss, thank you so much. Parker Prem says, hi, ma'am, from India. Everybody say hi to Gail Pet. She's my mom. She's on here. But I was, anyway, woke up at 6:30 a.m. with the garbage truck, and it was like he was trying to be loud because they pick up these big dumpsters. And I'm from Nevada. Hello, hello, India. And hello, Evie Tech Power. And hello from New England, Lady Phoenix. And yeah, I mean, weird, right? Ogle. I think these little ones need to go on Ogle. Do you know what that is? So Ogle came back, and it's where you can just like literally go on and face to face live stream with people. And I've never done it, but what YouTubers do is they do face to face, but they stream it, so we get to watch them going through Ogle. I kind of want to try it. Have any of you guys ever tried Ogle? Are you on there? No, I think that people in India, don't you guys use like more natural kind of stuff? Um, I don't know. Around the world, different cultures definitely do have different hygiene practices. And what they found is the cultures with more, wouldn't that be neat? The cultures with more natural hygiene practices are just kind of healthier. When we use all that soap and everything like that, it just messes up our natural skin biome, and it is not so good for you. Thank you, Vishal Singh. I hope I said that right. Thanks for being here. And yes, it's important you guys take care of yourselves because you will grow up and get older and realize that you wish you maybe took better care of yourself. I remember when I was in maybe eighth grade, I was taking care of myself and looking for some good skincare product, and I wanted to try. Remember, older ladies when apricot scrub first came out? I wanted to try that. And my girlfriend was like, why do you care? You're only in eighth grade. Well, girl, I grew up taking care of myself because I was a very sick child and naturally just gravitated towards ways to stay healthier so that I could avoid doctors and hospitals and sickness. So these days, I actually have discovered the fountain of youth. And maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. Let me check out these comments. Yeah, Gigi says chill, y'all. Gigi is Gail Pettit. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me check it out. Thank you, all you guys. I appreciate you. I'm not sure, EV Tech Power, what you are asking for. If you want to put me to work, I actually do have an hourly rate, and we can talk about that if there's something that you'd like me to do for you. Let's see. Teenager. Lady Phoenix Environmental Working Group is a health organization. It's a great organization that shows the different ingredients. But yes, a great website. You can check that out. And scrubbing those dead skin cells off like magic. Oh my gosh, yes. But doing it with something more natural, right? I just started using castor oil. Apparently, my mom's been using it for a long time, but never told me. But I just found some the other day, and it kind of looks like I might be able to ditch my more expensive stuff that I buy like once a year or so, and then just kind of milk it and milk it. Used to be beauty. Okay, yeah. We are so similar. Oh my gosh. So, Gigi, Gail Pettit, you know that Lady Phoenix is my new online neurodivergent friend, and we have so much in common. So many similar interests for real. I'm not ignoring you, but I'm ignoring you because you're being ridiculous. Okay. And I'm not talking to everybody, I'm talking to Rose. Rose, honey, what kind of advice would you like? There's some older women on here, and we're going to go ahead and answer your question. So just go ahead and ask. What do you want to know? Hi, Abdul Momin Khan. I'm in Nevada. We carry guns. We do. Straight clear aloe. Oh, it does. I've noticed that. It's like. So, aloe vera is a plant lipid. It's very base. Okay, there's acidic, neutral, and base. So when you get a sunburn, your nerve endings release acid, and that's how you feel burned. You feel the acid. So when you put that base aloe plant lipid on there, or any other plant lipid, you could literally use avocado, but it's gross, right? That neutralizes the acid from your nerve endings, and that's why the feeling of the burn goes away, right? Isn't that cool? Let's see. Salah, are you saying I am so were? I don't know what that means. Are you trying to say weird? I am so weird. It's my badge of honor. I love it. Yeah. So Lady Phoenix and my mom are now chatting in the chat, which is super cool. I am not married. And for a living, that's a really good question. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I am so weird. Room Saya Shabnam. If you don't stop that, I will block you. Honey, you don't need to do that 6 times. Nobody needs to see that. So, yes, I don't remember what question I was just asked. So, what do I do for a living? Being on the autistic spectrum, y'all, and which I didn't know till I was 45, I have struggled to support myself independently. And thank the Lord, His glory shows. My mom, Gail Pett, has made sure that I do not crash and burn and end up homeless and toothless. And we've been on this journey actually together, obviously, since I was born, but since I was 45 and was diagnosed. She was with me in California, staying at my place when it was all occurring to me, and I was learning all of this, I think. And we watched the movie Temple Grandin together. And hi, everybody that's coming on. We watched the movie Temple Grandin together, and the next day, when she got out of bed and came out into the living room, she was like, "Wow, that movie." And I'm like, "What, did you see a lot of yourself?" She's like, "No, you." And I was like, it really, I mean, it really surprised me that she did, because I did, but she did. And no, I have 2 boys and 3 dogs and a cat. Hi, Yalina Pile, P-A, Pile. Hi, Yalaina. That's a beautiful name. So after that, I learned all of these kind of depressing facts about people on the spectrum, women on the spectrum. I felt really, really sorry for my kids because I learned that autistic mothers often do not show like enough affection. Also, my back was broken, and this was during the time period where I couldn't even walk. And so my younger son would try to come and get hugs, and it was like he had to be really, really careful how he was. Because if you understand anything about autistic people, Abdul, we barely ever get married. And if we do, we usually get divorced right away. And that did happen to me right after I was diagnosed and learned that like 85, 95% of autistics don't marry. So I felt unmarriable. And so when someone proposed to me, I was like, hell yeah, look, I'm marryable, y'all. I was kind of trying to prove that I wasn't as broken as I was feeling. Well, that was a huge mistake. And Gigi will tell you that was a huge mistake. No daughters. I know. I'm so lucky. My sons will not have the struggles of PMDD that I did. And I've tried to let them know to really avoid women who have problems with their periods. And my younger son, who's 14, was like, or help them. Yeah, okay, there's that. You could help them. No, I'm not blaming myself, but I think that the people, the girls that are diagnosed these days have it so much easier. It's like driving around Chicago with a map of New York. Everyone else seems to know where they're going. And you're like, I just can't, I'm so confused. So once you finally get the right map, you can look back and be like, see the time that I couldn't find the whatever Sears Tower, is that in Chicago? Um, you know, you know what I'm saying. If I'm not married, how many? I have zero boyfriends. I don't do that. Thanks for asking. It's really not what we're talking about, though, Abdul. So, but I appreciate your interest in my personal life. Thank you, Lady Phoenix. Uh, anyway, so like I said, sleep was horrible. I mean, whatever. I'm just kind of really messed up today. Can you tell? I'm half a bubble off. Thanks for being on, though. I wish you would have seen when I got stream rated. It was so hilarious. You know what? I do. Don't I look a lot younger with brown hair? I totally know that. But I would have to dye my hair like once a week. I was a lot younger with brown hair. I mean, that's the truth. I was younger with brown hair because I was younger. And I probably could dye my hair brown, but then like every single week I'd have to put dye right here and all around here. And like literally, um, I would look better if I got braces and straightened my teeth too. But guess what? You get to you get to a certain age where you realize what's important in life. And trust me, it ain't what you look like or what people think about you. What's important is you taking care of you and you loving on your kiddos and your mama and that kind of stuff. It's what's important in life is you learning to express boundaries and how to love yourself and others when they come on and say things that are silly. I mean, yeah, I love having brown hair. I definitely look like myself. I actually dyed my eyebrows yesterday because they were turning gray. So that's a nice thing. I didn't draw on my eyebrows today. I just put some color on them. I got some of that like man touch-up color for like light brown, and I just every so often I'll just paint it on my eyebrows and leave it. Do you know that people are painting freckles on their face that way? They take like brown hair dye and make freckles and then wipe it off and it stains their skin. Yeah. The glasses. You know what? I could take my glasses off and I still look like me. I appreciate you trying to analyze my appearance, and you can be quiet now. Thanks. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye. Most of these people on, Mom, are kids. Only kids talk like this, and some adults. But those adults, guess what? We get to remove them from our lives and express boundaries. But I appreciate people on, because what this person's doing and asking all these silly questions is enhancing the live stream and the numbers. And so I'm happy about that, which is great. Anyway, so you can tell by the title that, like, that's literally how I typed the title. That's what came out. And it's all backwards and jumbled up. That's how I type. That's literally how I type, and either spell check fixes it for me, or I've got to go back, 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 back. It sounds like I type really fast, and most of that is backspacing. I can backspace faster than anyone. If they had a backspace competition, I'm your gold medalist. Yeah, school's out for summer. And this time of day, too, it is kind of nighttime in Europe, over there in that side of the world. Uh, all these people are sitting around at night, bored out of their skulls with nothing to do. If I came on just a little bit earlier, maybe an hour ago, I'd get a bunch of old horny men. I've learned that. A bunch of old horny European men looking for something to, inspire sleep. You is right. I know. The three of us should do a boop, boop, boop. I don't know what they call that when you do a live together like they did with the others. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's called. I'm going to sip some coffee. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, so this past month, I don't splurge on myself because I can't splurge on myself right now. Yeah, I mean, it's like I invited you the other day. J3F3, darling, just give it a rest. I would like to know about your connection with the universe and your spirituality, and how are you doing? Are you having struggles in life? Are you doing well? Is everything okay with you? All right. So yeah, when we do one of those where we're all on together, the main host, like it was Orion for that group of four, he would have sent them invitations to join, and then they join and pop on, and that's how that works. That means, okay, J3F3, if you think you're binary, probably that means, okay, I'm going to put it like this. You know how a caterpillar is a caterpillar until it goes into its metamorphosis, makes a chrysalis around its body, and then emerges a butterfly, okay? The caterpillar might be like, you know what? I think I'm really a praying mantis, or I'm not really sure if I'm actually a butterfly, or I think I might be a praying mantis and a butterfly. Regardless of all of that, if you don't mess with yourself, your little caterpillar self that you are right now is going to go ahead and form a chrysalis around you. That's called puberty. And you're going to go through all this gooey, gooey, goopy, transformative mess inside your little chrysalis. You just hang on, because what's happening is important for you. You are not who you were meant to be right now. You don't know who you were meant to be right now until you emerge out of your chrysalis, and you will be a butterfly, and you will love it. Okay? So if that butterfly was like, I want to be a praying mantis, cut my wings off, give me some long legs, guess what? It's still not a praying mantis, and it will be sorry that it did that, because it'll watch all the praying mantises being praying mantises, and it'll watch all of the butterflies being butterflies, but it will have already doomed itself to be neither. So please just know you are beautiful, and you will become and emerge out of your chrysalis into the most beautiful human being you can imagine, especially once you become my age. You've got to go through all this stuff to be able to look at yourself and say, you know what? I finally get who I am. That happens for people in their like mid 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. That's when we really get it. So hang on. Just sit back and observe yourself. Go ahead and become your higher self so you can watch yourself right now and support yourself right now and reassure yourself right now that you are perfect the way you are right now, but you are not yet who you were meant to become. Don't interrupt that process, and don't believe the hype in the media, on social media. We've all been brainwashed, okay? This is a plan that's been happening for centuries. This is a plan that's been in place since America won its independence. The plan has been all these weird things to deconstruct the family, because the family unit is the strongest thing in the United States. And finally, Vivek Ramaswamy understands this and is bringing it back. He might even know the history behind the purposeful destruction of the family unit in the United States, because once they destroy the family, once all of our kids are stupid like they are now, there is nothing to keep them from fighting back, and they can just come and get their country back because Britain considers America theirs. And all the stuff that you've seen going down is literally planned 100 years ago. They've got a long game to ruin this country. And if you don't believe me, I don't care, but I've done the research. I can give you names and numbers and dates and documents and all kinds of things. Let's go back and see what you guys had to say to my rant. You know, Susan, I totally get it. I don't think kids these days think they're saying anything bad. I just think that they value all the wrong things. And I did too. Well, no, I was extremely spiritual when I was younger. But I will say this, I'm really glad there was no OnlyFans when I was younger, because I would have been one of those girls. Literally, I had no clue what was kind of like acceptable and within the realm of normal and all. I didn't know. I was just here. And so growing up in the 70s, you know, there was a lot of sexy stuff going on in the world, and and then in the 80s, oh my God. Let's see. I don't know about the code. I think someone has to send it to you. I'm not sure. My teacher in school used pronouns to help me come out non-binary. Well, yeah. I'm just going to say no. Okay? I'm just going to say no to that. Yeah. You know, live your life, right? But don't let anyone tell you who you are. If someone tries to tell you who you don't even know who you are. And trust me, you don't. You don't even know who you are. The people who probably know best who you are, and they could be off, I get it, are your parents and the people around you. But you know who you are best from when you were born. All this stuff you've learned along the way, you're going to unlearn and wish you'd never learned it. See, that's part of the thing, right? I'm going to have to plug in my phone pretty soon. I've got only 6%. And so just to let you guys know this, I'll be wrapping this up pretty shortly. But oh my God, I was stream rated today, and that was so much fun. Lady Phoenix, I want to... shoot, you still can't live. You guys, please go on and subscribe to Lady Phoenix's if you haven't already. Lady Phoenix 11_111. She needs 50 subs to go live. After you get 50 subs, it takes like 2 days or a day before it hits your algorithms or whatever. But because we can go from my live and then jump over to her live, And then jump over to Gigi's live. Okay, those aren't pronouns, honey. Pronouns are he, she, it, they. All right? Those are pronouns. Oh, oh, that's sweet. See, Gigi, she's a good mom. Gigi's my mom. And I'll tell you what, when I was 14 years old, Gigi asked me if I was a lesbian. Gigi, when I was, that's Gail Pett. When I was, when I was y'all's age, I believe if I would have come out as something, she would have been like, okay. I have a different take on things. Um, when my son was very little, for 2 years, he begged me for a dress. And finally, I was like, okay, let's get you a dress. And he put it on, twirled around one time to see it fly out, and then went outside and played in the dirt in his dump truck with his dump truck outside. And he liked like My Little Pony cartoon and stuff like that. And was a mermaid for Halloween. He looked like Beyonce, my mom said. And we went to a Halloween parade, and he was wearing his Beyonce costume, and suddenly he wanted to take it off. So we go in the bathroom. He was wearing jeans and a tank top underneath that, so we just took it off. And I said, "Why do you want to take it off?" He's like, "Because there's a girl out there, and I don't want her to think that I'm a girl. There's a girl out there I like. She's cute, right?" So we took it off, and I said, "Show me the girl." He showed me the girl. Oh my God, she looked just like me when I was a little girl. It was so cute. And so that kind of went away. It kind of went away, but did it? But did it? Right? Um, yes, but I can tell you right now, this is a biological female, and I could break down for you what's happening in the school systems and why it's happening. I've seen some incredible scientific research on this out there. This is not happening among boys, it's happening among girls. Okay? It's pretty amazing what they're doing. They're sterilizing our females. Yeah, he was really beautiful, and that's fine. But it's my job as a parent to make sure that my child doesn't buy into anything that's harmful, and that we acknowledge that's a possibility, and that he understands that until he is an adult at about 24, 25 years old, his brain isn't even fully developed. So he literally doesn't know who he is. There will be no body changes. There will be no permanent alterations. If he wants to dress up and appear that way, no, he will never pass in public. And that is how it is. And so all of the research that I've done, going through any kind of changes, artificial changes, does not fix the feeling of dysmorphia. And we talked about the human condition, which involves suffering, because he's like, it's painful. I said, guess what? The pain will never go away. It's part of the human condition. And we researched in school, what's the human condition? It involves suffering. And you don't want to do anything that is going to make it worse because you did something that you can no longer change. For example, I, in the 90s, got a boob job like all the other women in the 90s. It was fashionable. Everybody was doing it, like Botox today and lip implants and stuff. Well, don't you know once you do that stuff, you can never have your natural body back? And I would kind of like my natural body back now, thanks. It's not happening. And so it's my job to protect my child, right? To understand what I've learned. And I didn't really learn it the super hard way, right? Because it's not like I sterilized myself or that I have no longer my body parts that I now wish I could use the way they're meant to be used, you know? So, yeah. So we support you, Lil J3F3. But as a woman, I want you to hang on to who you are and what you have, because I guarantee you, if you do, you will emerge happy and proud of yourself, and you will be a role model of courage, bravery, and authenticity for other human beings like you. Well, if you have, yes, if you have a mastectomy, if you go on a lot of testosterone, you are sterilizing yourself. Well, not if you have a mastectomy, you won't be able to breastfeed because you have no more mammary glands. If you do hormones, you're sterilizing yourself and it's not reversible. There's a certain point of testosterone. Menopausal women do very well on small doses of like 70 of testosterone. But once you start going past that, you're going to get into where you have irreversible damage, deep voice, enlarged clitoris, and all kinds of other things. So just don't do it. The real struggle is to love yourself. That's what we're here for first. Love ourselves and love others the way we are. Now, there's some people you need to know how to have boundaries and barriers, right? So that you're loving people who love you back. That's important. But right now, the human condition, embrace it. Focus on what you love about yourself. And there are many, many things, I'm sure. Focus on the fact that you have two eyes that can see, a brain that works, right? And people right here to support you in your authenticity and who you are and how you might help the world, how you might help people. Because focusing on this is very kind of selfish almost, like help others. Direct your attention outward. Go sit with puppies and in the shelters and read to them. Go connect with elderly people in nursing homes. They want you. They want your energy there. Just the doors are open usually. You can just walk right in, find a nursing home and walk right in. They love nothing more than to see young people. They love nothing more. And then guess what? Your life is transformed into one of confusion about yourself to one of clarity about a purpose that is meaningful in the world. Let me tell you, there was probably nothing more meaningful in my life than spending time with my great grandmother in the nursing home, because we would go visit her many times. Most times she wasn't quite responsive. She was in there and I knew that. But the other people in the nursing home, when they watched me come in, they would light up. And I could tell they wanted me there. I could tell they loved just watching me do that. Yes, it's a personal story. Oh, this is personal, sorry. So I just want to give you that and inspire you. You are compassionate, Gigi, but in a very neurodivergent kind of way. You're compassionate with logic. Yes, that's good. So you've opened, I think what you've done is you've opened up your mind to learn who you really are. What I'm trying to say is don't let any exterior forces tell you who that is. Go out into the world and be of service to other people. That's how you'll find out who you really are and where you will achieve a different type of happiness that isn't focused on things that actually don't matter too much, like your appearance, your pronouns. That stuff does not matter in the world. It's how you show up to people, who you can be to the world around you. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, some of it's going off the rails, and we've got to pull these kiddos back into sanity. Gender dysphoric disorder is a disorder. It's a mental illness in the diagnostic manual, just like autism, just like ADHD. Okay. I love you guys. I've got 2%. So I'm going to crash and burn in a second. I'm just going to let my battery run out. My advice to you, J3F3, don't focus on it, babe. Don't focus on yourself so much. That's where you're going to spin out of control. Anyone can tell you that. Anyone who's been there, any older person can tell you, if you focus on yourself too much, you're going to just spin out of control. Honey, it's in the diagnostic manual. It's considered dysphoria. Dysphoria, that's what it is. I've got premenstrual dysphoria. It's 100% a mental illness. And it's okay, okay? Everybody that goes in for some kind of assessment ends up with at least three, usually, three different things. And a lot of the times people, when they're younger on the autistic spectrum, they also have like, I'm not sure, I'm attracted to boys and girls, or neither, or whatever. Okay, you don't have to label yourself. You don't have to label yourself Zim Zam Flamalam or anything like that. And I just want you to understand you can just be you. Your name, the gender you were born, is whatever. It doesn't matter as much as you think it does. Go out and love people in the world who need it. Love puppies, love kitties, love babies, love elderly. Be there for others and don't focus so much on yourself. Love you guys. Thanks so much for coming on. I love that stream rate in the beginning. That was hilarious. Like and subscribe on your way out, y'all. Woohoo! Keep the channel growing. Yay! And jump on over to Lady Phoenix's right now. I'm going to go over there too. Let's all go over and subscribe. Let's all, she's not streaming because she can't yet, but let's all jump over there now and smash that subscribe button for her, okay? Ready? 1, 2. Oh, yay, you were so good, JF3. Aw, babe. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to love you. Okay? This is me being loving. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.